Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Char, and I'm going to quickly recap January, and then I'm also going to tell you my plan for this month, February. So, as y'all know, that this is the first time that I tried a desk calendar, and I want to very quickly just tell you my thoughts and my opinion. Me personally, it was so much easier to kind of come in and fill in here versus a planner because this is open. However, with my planner, because it's more mobile, I'm able to fill in and pick up the pieces, and I did. Like, I was able to fill in more blocks in the planner versus here, because sometimes when I get here, I just get caught up in what I'm supposed to do. So then I never actually come back and like highlight anything. So some of these days that are blank may not actually be blank, just to be fair. But I give myself grace. This is not a race. It's not a competition. So I know that I did the best I could for that moment. I know I can improve. And that's what the goal is going to be. Especially because February is a shorter month. So yeah, less days. But anywho, if y'all new here, I write out what I want to get done per day. As far as like discipline, structure time with God, and that's usually prayer, reading the Bible, reading a Christian book, verse writing, a devotional, prayer and praise, or praying again rather, or two types of prayer. Like I would like to pray like verbally, and I also like to pray in my journal. And I wanted to start making my business to pray at night, because I usually would get too tired and just go to sleep and I don't say anything, and I don't like that. I want to pray. So yeah, I would say based on what I got here, the thing that fell through the crack the most was certainly reading my Christian book. My nonfiction Christian literature is what fell through the cracks. I did finish a book this month, but I actually wanted to finish two. I did read more than usual this month, but still, I should have been able to finish a book. So the goal is to try to average out a book per month, if possible two, but definitely one per month. I want to be able to look back and say I read 12 books, because that will still be more than the 8 books I read last year. So you always want to do better, not worse. One thing that became increasingly more easier to accomplish was sticking to one devotion. I do feel like transparent moment that having the options and choices of many was a hindrance. So I kind of just pushed the other ones to the side for a second and then just focus on In Touch. And I'm so glad that I did. That's not to say that the ones that are on my shelf are going to completely be neglected, because I did spend time in them so much that I was able to actually figure out that one of the ones that I had wasn't really what I expected. And it's sad because it was the quiet time 1 year devotion. And I'm thinking, surely this would be perfect for quiet time, but it was not. It was, I think that's probably one of the worst devotions that I actually tried and had in my possession in a long time. So yeah, the verse didn't really go with the writing, and really didn't make sense. Wasn't really Bible centered. It was just like random talk. And I'm just like, no, that's not it. That's not it. Like, you want your devotion, you want your Christian books to keep your focus on Jesus. Like, you want it to help direct you into focusing on what's important, you know, not wandering off. Like, quiet time should be about God. That's it. But anyway, Bible reading definitely increased. I want to say I touched my Bible and read at least a couple verses almost every day. Most of these days was accompanied by the Bible audio, which made it easier and got more reading done. Like, some days I was hyper reading. Like, I'm in the 1 year Bible recap plan, but some days I was knocking 2 days off at a time. I'm still a little behind because I didn't start on January 1st, but I really want to give myself time to just, like, you know, relax and chill before I just jump back into something heavy. But I've seen on Heart Dive where I wasn't the only one feeling some type of way, where it felt like there was this rush feeling, like this anxious, like, gotta get this done, gotta check these boxes. And I was certainly surprised when Kanoe and Holly got on and was like, hey, we're going to slow this down a bit. And I'm like, that was in my mind too, to just kind of slow down. Like, you don't have to cross every T and dot every I in aspect of a Bible plan. Like, the idea is just discipline and structure. So even if you miss a day or you have read, like, don't beat yourself up. Like, you've done something. And as long as that half a read was meaningful, you are all right. So yeah, enough about January. This is it. So I'm about to toss this away. One thing about this is you can just rip it out, and that's what I'm gonna do. And very quickly, I'm gonna just show you all what the planner looked like from the aspect of January. So like I said, you can tell more easier like what was and what wasn't. This particular Sunday, I think I got these 2 Sundays mixed up actually. I was sick. I never even made it to church, and I didn't get much done, but maybe I prayed. That's it, because I was feeling so awful, like I had food poisoning or something. But these days will probably definitely blank. Days where more than one of my children had games or something, which is really no excuse. It's just that I got tired. That's the reality of it, which is what I've been working on tirelessly, is to get a balance of sleep schedule and active schedule, because that has been poor for most of my life. So I've been awake way more hours than I am asleep, which that's true, but it should be a little more closely related. Like, at least should be trying to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and on a good night I might get 5. So been really working on that. But welcome to February. Make sure I'm in view here. And I do got a different tripod right now, so it's going to shake a little bit. I just got to figure something out, y'all. Just bear with me. With the rearranging, I have to figure something else out. So just bear with me. But yeah, so this is February, and I did something a little cute. I wrote in red and pink, and it's supposed to be pink. It's actually darker than what I thought, but this is with the Micron. But yeah, just trying to, you know, make it a little more girly and lovely for the month of February. So, and something that I also realized that slowed me down, y'all, is that when I didn't go ahead and put in what I want to do for that day, I got stuck on, oh, I don't got anything written. And then I forget to come in and write and highlight. And like I said, I want to keep an accurate track of what I'm doing so I can better establish my rhythm. And I discipline myself. I probably finish the rest of the night and coming in and write up as much as I can, and not just do like a week, which the idea and the heart was not in a bad place. For me, it was just like, well, I can just go as I go, or write as I go, and kind of figure out what I want to fill in. But now I know for certain that on a concrete day, I want to pray. I want to read my Bible. I want to do my daily verse. And by daily verse, I mean read it, meditate on it, and verse write. I want to have some type of praise going on, praise and worship music. And I want to do my studies. Like, I am studying through the Bible 1 chapter at a time on Study Christ. I got the women's meet, so I got to get my stuff in order for that. And we're having it earlier this month. We're actually going to have it the second Saturday. Normally it's like the third Saturday. So I got to get in shape, y'all. So this is what the planner's going to look like. And then I already took the initiative to fill out the big boy, the one that's going to be on my desk. And yes, I need to come in and fill in some more. This is for last month. I just kind of put this here. It just says these on a regular, but it's like a bigger version of what to do per day, and the color sticks out at me, so I can say, okay, I can check this off, and then I can go here per day. But I do want to change the color per month, so this one's actually for January. So now I'm going to choose, I don't know, I don't have red. Maybe if I got another pink, a different shade of pink, I might get that, because I want to keep it all, you know, matching, of course. So y'all know me, I get so particular about some things, but don't judge me. We all have preferences. All right, so that's that. That has been taken care of. I did also kind of dabble in my Bibles a little bit, like as I was weaving through and taking some out because I was still purging. Then I fell in love with specific Bibles, like my Inspired Faith. I was in that for a little bit. I pulled off my ESV study Bible off the shelf, and you know, those Bibles that hadn't been touched in a while, which was the goal, was Weave out what you don't really touch, what you don't really like, what you don't really use, so that you can use what you actually want and desire to use. And if you hear my house, wrestling is on. If you been following me long enough, you already know what that means. Loudness, but also people aren't bothering me, so I get to do my videos. So yeah, very chill night. And my daughter is at a away game, and unfortunately, because we having car issues, I can't go over there. But I'm rooting for her in spirit. Jace had a game earlier, and he did lose. He made 8 points, though, but he's definitely not. He got to learn how to, lose sometime, because he is very determined to be the winner. But he sits. He'll get it together. What else? Oh, I also got an update at my doctor. Y'all know I was seeing a therapist and psychiatrist, and the goal was to get to the evaluation of ADHD, ADD, or whatever the case. And finally, this past week when I went to my appointment, he said, I'm going to refer you. And I said, thank you, God. I've been waiting for this almost a year. To God be the glory. So we're getting closer to resolving some things. And, like I said, I think for me and everybody around me, putting a label on it would be beneficial. I know some people feel like it would be devastating for them because people would judge and mistreat them, which I know that's bound to happen a tad bit. But in the same token, I just, for the sake of my children, like people in my house, my husband, like just put a label on it and say, you know what? You're not just forgetting. You're not just busy. You're not just losing focus or in la la land. Like, this is something that you really can't help, because obviously this affects everything. This can affect ministry, my housework, my attention span with conversation, my quiet time, which is why I go to great lengths to do what I do to make sure I stay focused. And for me, out of sight, out of mind. I need to see my stuff. Certain stuff on my desk are sitting up so I can see it. This calendar so I can see it. My planner so I can see it. Like if I close this planner, it does not help me at all. Like I forget all about it. But I got a backup plan. I got A and B. The planner is the one that can go wherever I can go. And the one at my desk is when I come here at my desk, I'm not blind to what I need to do or lost just because I don't have this. This can be in the other room, but this is going to be at my desk. And that's what's most helpful to me. Another Bible that I actually pulled out, thanks to Rebecca. She made a video about this bad boy, and I said, I do have that Bible. So I actually keep this at the purple desk, and I do my scripture writing from here because I do want to get more equipped and more familiar with the New King James, because that's what my husband preaches from. So this is the New King James Scholar Bible. This was gifted to me by one of my lovely subscribers. Isn't it gorgeous? The tabs were bought off Amazon. They weren't bought for this Bible. They were actually bought for the Inspired Prayer Bible, the Galaxy one, but that didn't work out because when I got it, I'm like, yeah, the metallic doesn't really go with the Inspired Goldish thing going on, but they look good in here. So yeah. And this Bible looks so bad, y'all, and don't think I'm just around here tossing my Bible around, but I was trying to have, this was before I was gifted the Bible bags that I got now. So it was just trying to figure out in a regular bag. But I think I got everything under control now. What else can I tell y'all? Headphones have been my friend. My headphone and my iPad. These were gifted to me for my birthday. And y'all, putting this on, listen to the instrumental or the instrumental and Christian music to scripture writing sometimes, or mainly instrumental, or listen to the Bible as I'm reading the Bible has been a game changer. I get way more reading done. I comprehend more. I can remember more. This is just what it is, y'all. And yes, if you don't know, if you're new here, purple is my favorite color. Yeah. I currently got my purple cup here, right here. But yeah, another thing that I went back to doing is taking my prayer cards and sitting them up on my desk so that when I sit down, I can see it. For example, let me just grab this off my purple side up. And of course, I would drop it. Anywho, give me a second because that defeats the purpose. I need it to show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay, so You can get these from Dollar Tree. They are a card holder. And I put my prayer card up here like this on my desk, and I can come here and see it, and I just read it one last time and then flip it, because whatever card is presently here is the one that I wrote for the previous day. And of course, I don't want to just say forget that verse and just move on. Like, I read it one last time and then I flip on to the next one, and this has helped me to better remember and be familiar with the verse. So I got that out on the purple desk. This desk doesn't have one, because this is the desk that my husband will be sitting at the most. So I kind of made it more, it's not masculine, but it's definitely not as feminine as it was before. It's more neutral. Like, I got his plaque that he got here for Christmas. I got pens and stuff in here. Very neutral. Of course, I had to do a little something extra. So I got this little fake plant here. And I got this devotion here. My utmost for his highest. So that's it. Nothing extra, because he's a very basic person. Well, I'm the one with all the extravagant stuff on my desk. But anywho, before this video gets too long, yes, that's it. That's my January recap. My hello February. I would love to hear what you guys are doing this month. Any changes you made. I had continually declutter, give away Bibles, this, that, and the third. Take books out of here. I do have more things to show y'all. I just took a break from showing because I don't want to be like showy, because I know that can cause people to stumble. But I've tried to give y'all a close-up on every aspect of this room. My purple desk. My main desk has changed again, so I probably got to show y'all that again. But I think the next space I'm going to show y'all is my little reading nook, my little reading corner, because that is definitely significant to me. And if I'm not at my desk, I'm there. So, yeah. And that's why I fall asleep. So I will show you guys that. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you for listening. I love you all. God bless. Take care. Bye.